Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another adventure here at Turkey Ridge. My name is Jared. Hope you guys are having a good day. I'm having a pretty good day. I want to give y'all some more field updates that we got. So we're back here at the camp for the weekend, and it's been about a month since I gave y'all the last update on the fields, and I want to go ahead and spin y'all around. This is my grandpa's field that I got right here, and as you can see, it looks way different than we did last time I showed y'all an update. It's green. This whole field is green, and it is thick, and it's growing crazy. The Milo, sorghum, whatever you want to call it, is growing like crazy in here. I mean, look at these stalks. It's insane. A couple of the other fields around on the property, we can start to see the seed heads coming out of the Milo, but I don't quite see that just yet on this field. Maybe if I walk around a little bit more, but on some of the other fields you can start to see the seed heads coming out on the Milo, which is pretty cool. But if we take a closer look and dive in here, we got some this I think is sunflower that I'm touching right here. This is wild grass that is growing. So what wound up happening was the sorghum and stuff didn't grow up enough and shade out the ground, and a lot of wild weeds and other natural grasses started growing in this field. We have some peas growing right here with these pointed leaves. We got some peas growing. We also have some soybeans growing right here too. So the mix is growing. It's green. You can see my buddy over there in the background, Nick. It's at least waist tall, if not taller, where he's standing for sure. But this field is looking green and thick, and stuff is growing. So I want to point out this little section right here. Not too much is growing right here. This is normally where we put the feeder anyway. But as you can see right here, look, you can see my feet now. There's not much growing right here. Closer to the shooting house and all this middle section and going further back this way, it's growing pretty decent. It looks pretty good. So this is one field update. I'm gonna show y'all a few more that's on the property. We're gonna ride around and check out some more, and I'll bring you guys back when we're at another field. Welcome back, guys. How y'all doing? We're at another field that y'all might find, you know, familiar. We're at the power line field. That's right. Look at this field. This is looking awesome. Y'all remember about a month ago, whenever I showed y'all this field wasn't looking that great at all. But man, look at how nice and beautiful and green this is. This is looking fantastic. I'm really excited. If we come down right here, you can see some sorghum and other stuff growing. It's looking really, really pretty. The peas, the soybeans, the sunflowers, everything is growing up really nice. And in fact, actually on this field, let me come up to it right here. Let me walk a little further. This Milo is making a seed head already right here. You see that? And actually there's a couple more of them that's making seed heads too, scattered throughout about. So this is looking really promising. This is looking really exciting. I cannot wait to hunt here in the fall. This is going to be a great spot, along with everything else we worked on and cleared out, and all the other benefits that this field is going to bring to us. I'm so excited. This is a complete change of my mood from a month ago to today. There obviously is still a lot of wild grasses and stuff growing, but it's looking really good. Look, this is actually browsed off right here. These both, I think, are sunflowers. They nipped the tops of them off right here. This is another one. This is another one. I don't know how good this is showing up on camera. Let me tap the screen. Y'all can see that these are nipped off right here. This is nipped. So they are eating. The deer are in this field. I'm actually going to put my camera on this field, so hopefully we'll get some good footage and see what's coming to this area, because this is looking fantastic. Look at the size of the leaves of the pea plants. They got some really good looking soybeans in here too, and yeah, this field's looking great. Let's look at some more. Hey guys, I'm back. So I just wanted to show y'all this field real quick. This field ain't the best, but what we thought was really interesting is the peas in this field. They're growing like crazy. They're growing more in this field than any other field, and they're like vining all over the place. It's really cool to see the different plants in the mix, in the blend. working better in some places and not so good in other places. Like in this field right here, we have a pretty close canopy. There's a lot of pine trees that's shading in this area, and the sorghum or the milo, as you can see right here, is this plant isn't doing as good as it is in all those other fields that we got. So this is just a little interesting fact, or I don't know, whatever, that I just wanted to show y'all that this field right here in particular is different than all the rest of them. So we'll see y'all in a bit. Hey guys, welcome back. We are riding around. Everyone's excited to see the different fields. So we're riding around on the property today in the middle of the heat because it's hot out here. And we're at a field called the Island, and if you remember a couple episodes back, this was the one field that I was really excited about because this was the most green that I've seen on any of the fields. We had a little green patch about right here, we had another little green patch about right here, and this was the only field that I was actually excited about, that I saw potential that, hey, stuff was growing. So I just kind of wanted to give y'all an update on this little field too. We actually have another patch. Oh wait, y'all got a smudge. Y'all got a smudge. Did y'all have a smudge the whole time? I don't know if y'all had a smudge the whole time. But anyway, we have this patch of milo right here that's growing pretty decently in just this one little patch, and is making some really nice seed heads. If you look through, there's some pretty good seed heads like this one right here. That's a look at that. That looks nice. That looks really nice. They got peas all up in here too. Some of them are looking a little rough. Some of them are doing okay. This is buckwheat right here. Piece of buckwheat. The buckwheat right now doesn't look too good. Buckwheat looks kind of bad right now. But this is looking pretty decently okay. The peas are really getting tall. They're starting to vine. The sunflower or sun hemps are getting really tall. And we got a little bit of forage here. So one thing that we do notice as well is that the deer are eating this blend. The deer, we do see a lot of plants that are nipped off at the top, that the deer have been eating it. So this is looking pretty promising. It's looking pretty good. We'll bring y'all back at another field here. Hey guys, welcome back. We're at another little field here. This one is the rat. I've showed y'all the rat already, but this field doesn't really look all that great. The peas and the soybeans and the sunflower, sun hemp, all that extra stuff really isn't growing too much. The only stuff that we really see growing here is the milo, as you can tell. But we do have a pea plant right here growing. There's another one growing right here, but I would say the majority of this field is milo, and it's really not that thick. And I don't see any seed heads on the tops of the milo plants like we were seeing on some of them other fields. So this one is one field that's really not doing that great. But hey, we're learning, we're experimenting, and we've never really done summer food plots to this extent before. So we're seeing how things are coming out, and hopefully we can improve on it in upcoming years in the future. So let's go see another field that we got going on. Hey guys, I'm back at one more field here. This is the tripod stand. I'm gonna turn around, spin y'all around, and show y'all this field. It might be kind of hard for y'all to see, but this field doesn't look all that great. There is some peas and soybeans and buckwheat and other stuff growing in here, but the milo really isn't growing at all in here. Now this is the same blend that we're planting on all the other fields. And it's crazy how in some fields or in some areas, some of the plants that's in this blend is growing and some plants is not growing. So it's strange throughout the property how diverse this blend is, but it seems like some plants are growing in certain areas and some plants aren't. So it's really strange. Let me show y'all another example of what I'm talking about here in just a second. So this is another field that I was talking about. Look at how the sorghum, milo, whatever you want to call it, is just like sprouting like crazy in this field. They got some that's 5 foot high in this field. It's kind of crazy. There is a lot of wild grass that's growing, but I mean, look at this stalk right here. This is insane. This is crazy. So there is some, like if I come walk all the way over here, that's got some seed heads, that is making some seed, but I mean, this one's not even close. This one almost is right here. The seeds are popping out of the top right there. But as far as the peas and soybeans and other stuff, that didn't grow so much in this field. It's mainly sorghum or milo. So, I mean, the amount of diversity that we got out of this blend from the different fields on the property to what grew in some areas and what grew in other areas is just crazy. It's hard to understand. I don't get it, but hey, this is what we got, and this is building a lot of plant matter that will turn into organic matter later in the future whenever we plant for our fall crop. So I think I got a couple more fields to show y'all here that we haven't gone to yet that look pretty similar to this, with some milo growing like crazy. So let me show y'all those two real quick. Hey guys, this is one more field here that we got that's pretty heavy on the milo. It's pretty interesting how like just the milo is growing in some fields. I don't know, I know I keep saying that, but like it's really amazing to me. There's nothing else that we planted that's growing in this field. I mean, it's really difficult to find any other plant that we planted in this field, but the amount of milo that is growing is pretty crazy, pretty insane here. I think it's awesome. We're gonna have a lot of plant matter that's gonna decay and become slow release fertilizer for us on this field and on a bunch of other fields. I got one more field to show y'all. I haven't seen it yet, and I don't think anybody else has, but let's go see what that one last field looks like, okay? Welcome back, guys. This is the last field that I'm going to show y'all here today. This field also is full of milo. There's a lot of milo growing on this field. I'm looking really closely to see if I see any of the other plants that we planted growing, but I really don't see very many. What I do see though is a lot more of these stalks making seeds. There's a bunch of them in this one. This field, probably more than any other field, has seed heads on top of the stalks, and they're full of seeds. I mean, look at this. This is crazy. Look at the size of my hand. So this is going to provide food for late season with these seeds. The deer like to come and eat this high protein at the late season when it's cold, and like I said before, all this plant matter is going to decay and become slow release fertilizer for us, and become nutrients in the ground, and it's going to create a lot of organic matter for us. So guys, this is going to about wrap it up for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like. Stick around. We're going to show more updates as it gets later in the summer, and we're going to be planting our fall mix with that Genesis no-till drill, and stay tuned for footage of that. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll catch you guys later. Thank you guys for coming on another adventure at Turkey Ridge. My name is Jared, and I hope you guys have a great day.